oh boy, we've got the tag team of the century as Bungie and Ubisoft apparently are taking on all the cheaters in the known universe, or at least one called Ring-1. We've all experienced it, we all hate it, cheating is a massive pain in the proverbial buttocks. And as you can imagine, anything that makes the player base unhappy, Daddy's gonna do something about it. Anyway, in this instance, it's Bungie and Ubisoft, and they are joining up together to basically take on this company called Ring-1, because they've been making cheats for Destiny 2 and Rainbow Six Siege. And what is Ring-1, you may ask? Well, it's a cheating subscription service. For the mere meagre price of €25 a week, you can get a great big bundle of cheats for your favourite game. Now, I did have a peruse of their website. Currently, they make cheats for Modern Warfare, Destiny 2, Rust, PUBG, Rainbow Six, and Dead Before Daylight. Now, the last one I was surprised about. I didn't realise people cheated in horror games, but there we go. Apparently people cheat in absolutely everything. And here's the interesting thing. These guys absolutely fully tailor all their cheats to everything. So I had a look at the DBD one, right? And they had this like ESP, which you can see all these generators and use basically a wall hack. But what they also included is these apparently stream proof. So they actually tailor these cheats to streamers. They look at all their different markets that they need to appeal to and they make it for them. Now, I'm not bigging up cheats by any stretch of imagination, but it's just so astonishing how far they go, and they're a fully functioning business. There's not just some random guy who sits in the back of a basement and makes some sort of scripts and shares it with his mates. These are companies that are in full production looking to make massive amounts of money from this. Anyway, going back to the cheats, yeah, so there's a whole range of different cheats and they have the different packages. Apparently the Destiny package is more expensive than the Rainbow Six package, and it comes with PvP aimbots and ESP and all sorts of weird and wonderful things. But nonetheless, Ubisoft and Bungie are super peed off with this at the moment, and so much that they have actually filed a case against them in California. And they've basically gone in full swing, and as you can imagine, it's things like it really annoys our player base, and also the fact that it impacts their business reputation. And I completely agree with this. There are games that I simply just won't play because it's like, oh yeah, it's full of cheats. But here's another interesting thing. It's not just the fact that it's really annoying all the player base and makes everyone's experience pretty miserable. They're also going after copyright or trademark infringement. This bit made me laugh because apparently the artwork is included in their sharing functionality. So when you've bought your cheat, you can tell all your friends about it on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn apparently. Now, I've used LinkedIn for years and I don't even share the fact that I enjoy games on my LinkedIn profile, let alone that I've just installed a Rainbow Six cheating package. But there we go. I mean, if you've ever known anyone do this, please do share it with me. I'd love to hear about it. Let alone anyone sharing anything about the fact that they are using cheats. I guess if you're using it under some sort of pseudonym, I suppose you could get away with it. Now, in terms of what they're actually going after, in terms of money, etc., there isn't an amount attached to the lawsuit just yet, or at least there isn't one that I could dig up. But there was some documentation going around, and it basically said, by plaintiff's estimation, such damage may amount to millions of dollars. So by our standards, it is not a tiny fraction of money, but I'm guessing the big thing here is that they're just looking to shut them down and stopping them producing any more of these cheats. Now, there aren't any names attached to the lawsuit just yet, and apparently they just have usernames that they are blaming the whole Ring-1 production circle on, and these are Crypto, Overpowered, and Berserker. But I'm guessing that they have more details behind it and it just hasn't been shared yet to the public. But nonetheless, I thought this was a really interesting read, and I will be following this one closely to see what happens with it. Bungie, this isn't the first time actually that they've gone in hand to fight off cheats. I believe they also went after one called Gator Cheats a little while ago, and that was working with Riot. But yeah, let me know what you think. Have you any experience with cheats? What do you think of these court cases? I know a lot of people just aren't a fan of cheaters by any stretch of imagination. But for now, anyway, I hope you're all well. Everyone have a great day, and I'll be back soon with more news.